Bro, we are live.
Life? Life?
Yes, sir, man. What's going
Greetings.
on?
What's up, bro?
How was your weekend last weekend, man? We missed a week, but life gets in the way. It happens. So,
Trying to honestly master the art of daddyism
oh,
and teaching the baby how to basically stay sleeping. So, it's a process and I didn't want crying to be in the background while we were doing our show.
makes sense. All right, man. So, episode 15, man.
Starts now.
All right, no, it doesn't. It starts when I find this damn. I forgot about the intro. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome to episode 15 of Media Chopper Podcast. I am your man, Rick.
And I am your man, Serge, a.k.a. Serge Villa.
Yeah, man. So today we're just going to keep it real simple, give you some of the news that we came across and review some of the stuff that we've been watching and some of the stuff that we're looking forward to. So
there's a lot going on now. There's a lot.
Absolutely. What have the last 2 weeks been like for you?
I've been staying busy, at home and watching a couple things here and there, but I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot more information in the movie world in terms of, a lot of people were pivoting and stuff like that because, of course, the whole COVID thing. There's a lot of news out there, and if you're not paying attention, it's going to go right over your head.
Hell yeah. Speaking of news, man, what'd you think about this, bro?
I'm excited. I've seen this picture for a while, and everyone, including you, has been very, very pessimistic about it.
Yes.
Now, I ain't going to lie. Like, the same things you were bringing up was the same things that I thought, but I'm pretty sure, like, I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt to say, hey, listen, everyone's thinking this. They're going to work a way around it and build it into the story. Obviously, Godzilla is bigger than King Kong. He has fire, stuff like that, But hey, that's the beauty of script writing and movie making. You make up your own rules.
And it's funny because it's like you said, man. Everything that I was worried about, they addressed in the trailer, bro. I was worried about King Kong's too tall. He's just too big. Remember, I had the Westbrook Too Little Baby rocking thing.
Yeah,
they're both the same height. I love that they did that, man.
Yeah, but now we got to figure out why. Right.
I mean, they got to match it up because if you do the actual sizes, then it's obviously a no-brainer.
You're right. But you also, especially to those diehard fans, they don't want it just to be that way just because of the movie and they wanted their matchup. Mm-hmm. There has to be a storyline behind it as to why King Kong is that big. No?
Right.
I mean, that's
don't explain it to me.
Okay, you're like, I don't care. But you're right, man. Watching that trailer got me excited. There was a lot of goosebump moments when Godzilla came up from the water while he was on the ship. I was like, whoa. Pretty mind blowing. And I ain't gonna lie, that the one with Jack Black, Skull Island.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect on that one, and I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Seeing him on the island, going up against dinosaurs. I didn't know what to expect, going into that one. But I was pleasantly surprised, and this looks like I might be pleasantly surprised again.
Yeah, I so far, just from the trailer, I love everything they did. Everything they did from the height, and they even addressed the issue that I had with the optic blast. I was like, "Oh, what's this? King Kong got some kind of weapon or something where he just caught it and then he
don't sleep on the gorilla, man. He's smart, man. Gorillas are smart, so aka gorilla."
Yeah, so I like that. And, I love everything about that trailer. All the pessimism I had about the trailer, it got washed away. I mean, about the movie, got washed away from that trailer alone. I was just like, wow, man, that looked like it, and it looks like it's a really because, like, obviously King Kong's supposed to be a good guy, right? And now he's starting some shit. So the question is, why is I'm sorry, not Godzilla, King Kong. No, not King Kong. Shit. Godzilla's supposed to be a good guy, but now he's starting some shit. So that's the big question. What's wrong with Godzilla? Why is he going ape shit?
Well, I heard King Kong is trying to save the world for us, man.
Yeah, this time around. Before it was Godzilla. Yeah.
Our boy G just wrote.
Yeah.
Man, Godzilla can drown King Kong.
That's if they fight next to the water. He has a good point. That's a very good point. But if they keep it on land, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some
cool.
shit. Yeah, that trailer. I'm excited. I'm actually excited for this movie. It's been a while. But I was just hyped up for a movie, man. I'm telling you.
I got a question for you. Are you a by itself Godzilla fan?
I've enjoyed some Godzilla films. Yeah, absolutely. How about you?
I'm not a diehard. I'm not like super excited every time they come out on. I'll watch it. I won't run to the screen and run to the movies to watch it. But I'm not a diehard. But I do like the story of King Kong and what they've done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen, I would have never thought that I would be excited about a King Kong versus Godzilla movie. But hey, let's make it happen. Like honestly, it's been a while. Like honestly, seeing that makes me want to go back to the movies again. Like, oh, let's go.
Yo, there's a movie theater open in my neighborhood, bro. 40% capacity. I am super excited. You get to select your seats, so they keeping the whole social distancing thing. So I'm excited. I was just talking to my wife prior to the show, man.
Good luck with that one.
It might go down, bro. It might go down.
Okay, all right. I'll have a viewing party in my backyard with the projector. Make it happen.
You gotta keep the mask on still.
Yeah, definitely.
Hold on. He says, I'm not well versed, but doesn't Godzilla have special abilities versus King Kong? That's what they addressed that in the trailer, because Godzilla shoots out this freaking blast with his mouth, and Godzilla catches that shit with some kind of Thor weapon axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, if you haven't seen it, G, go check it out right now. It's in the room. I put the trailer up.
Yeah, you beat me to it by 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually pretty, exciting. It's very exciting. But yeah, let's make this happen. I'm excited for this to finally come through. Man, it's crazy how the rising of movies has changed so much due to COVID. Oh, he said, "Oh, I only saw a snippet."
Oh, yeah, watch the trailer, brother. Watch the trailer. Yeah, so, while I was looking through the interwebs and stuff, I found some pretty interesting stuff. So, first of all, I want to know what you think about this. The Russo brothers, the makers of the Avengers Endgame and a lot of Marvel movies, are trying to make a modern version of A Christmas Carol. And these are the writers who were commissioned to write the script for it. So what do you think about the Russos tackling a Christmas movie after, all other movies that they've done?
Not excited.
It's weird, right? It's weird.
It's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. Some movies you feel like it has a lot more substance and more stuff you could play around with. When you take a classic like this, people are expecting you to respect its origins, respect everything about it. And listen, is it something to look good on your resume? Maybe, but it's not something that's gonna get me excited to go to movies, get me excited to stream it.
Yeah, I just, out of all the movies in that resume building what they've done so far, I was just so curious why they would go that route. And I hope they don't hire an Avenger. Every movie they've done after the Avengers, man, Extraction with freaking Thor. They got a movie coming out, Cherry, with Spider-Man. 21 Bridges with Chadwick Boseman. They cannot hire an Avenger for this movie.
You think this is coincidental?
No, hell no, it's no coincidence. When it comes to Hollywood, directors fall in love with actors. Who's the director that falls in love with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know. Oh, Tarantino.
Yeah, Scorsese fell in love with Leonardo DiCaprio. He did a whole bunch of them. Tarantino definitely fell in love with Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a huge compliment, man.
Yeah, directors fall in love with actors, man, and
yeah,
it just works out that way. So I'm going to be very disappointed if the Russos bring another Avenger to do a damn Christmas movie. And I wonder what their modern take on A Christmas Carol is going to be. Like, what do they consider modern?
I agree. But again, like, are you excited for it?
No, I can't say I am.
So I'm saying, I feel like most people are going to have the same reaction. Like, okay, all right. I'll they'll wait to hear the hype. If people are raving about it, then they'll go see it.
And this last bit of news that I thought was interesting was Remember the old movie with famous wrestler Rowdy Piper?
Yes.
They Live. So this week, the Blu-ray, the 4K Blu-ray actually came out for They Live. Is this something you excited that they're bringing back? Not bringing back, but bringing in 4K.
I've never seen this.
You've never seen They Live, Roddy Piper, where they had the shades and the alien race come? What?
No.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I think he was one of the first wrestlers to get a movie deal, and he did a movie back in the day. It was crazy.
Hell no, I've never seen this. I don't believe so. It doesn't look familiar.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I like Roddy Piper. I don't know.
That's definitely something you should check out, man. It wasn't a great movie. It was funny, but for its time, it was solid. I wasn't mad at it.
It was an 80s joint, is what you're telling me?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so many joints in the 80s, bro. It's easy to miss something like that, especially if it wasn't making enough noise.
Right. It definitely wasn't. More than likely, it was not. It's just something that, if you was a wrestling fan.
Like, you think about it, there's certain wrestling movies you saw, like the movie with Hulk Hogan versus Zeus. Remember that joint?
Hulk Hogan versus Zeus. Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
I watched it a bunch of times growing up. I don't know why, but it was a decent movie. But yeah, there was certain like movies like that we see.
Right.
Yeah.
So anything new that you found during the week or during the last 2 weeks that you might want to talk about?
I saw what is it called? Damn, it escapes me. It's on Netflix right now. It's one of the top. It's on the top 10. It's called. It's basically, it's not a movie. It's basically a documentary kind of, but like it's like kind of turned into a movie in the way they tell it. Night Stalker, and it speaks about the serial killer who terrorized, bro. Watching this, I was just like on the edge of my seat. He terrorized California, and he was just randomly and viciously murdering people more than more than one night, not more than one person in one night. And it was like there wasn't one type where it was like, okay, elderly, be careful, lock your doors. No, he went in there, he killed men, he killed women, he killed couples, he killed the elderly, he killed kids, this dude was a madman, and he kept putting the satanic symbol up, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Jose told me about that, and I was just like, kind of like, wow, this is crazy. And I've heard the story, but I've never heard all the details with it. And they tell a very good story on Netflix. I saw that. Have you seen it? Have you heard of it?
No, it's the first time I heard of it.
Night Stalker. It's one of the top. It's on the top 10 on Netflix, and very, very good storytelling, and there's a lot of facts in it. They show the actual detectives and everything that were involved in it, all the politics that went involved, but a great dramatic story, man. It's almost like when you hear the facts of the story, you think that someone wrote it. This actually happened, bro.
That is freaking bananas, man.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm trying to see. Hold on. Yeah, that's basically what I've been watching. I watched Shameless season 11. I'm not sure if everyone's a fan of Shameless. Is made it this long, but I'm still a fan. I think it's going to be ending soon. I was watching that.
What season are they on?
11. 11.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
That is crazy. So I guess within the past 2 weeks, I finished up the Star Wars first 6 episodes 1 through 6. So I'm trying to be up to speed so I can have these conversations with our Star Wars fanatics.
Thomas. Oh shit, that show is incredible.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think that had me hyped. I was like, "Ooh!"
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in the car, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I thought I found it first. I was about to post it on the page, and I seen you posted like 30 minutes just before. I was like, "This guy is on top of shit."
I posted it. My boy posted it, right, and then I just shared his post.
Yeah,
so he doesn't feel like I'm biting off of him, right? Because he has his own room that he posts different things in. My boy Mike, my boy Mike Branquist, what's up, brother? And I said, I thought to myself, I'm gonna share it in the room, and if I see that someone else shared it already, I'll just delete it. But
right, It was that instantaneous that you gotta see this. And I hope it goes to theaters, man. That gotta make some money, man.
Man,
I was gonna go to HBO Max, right?
Yeah, I believe so. But honestly, man, what we really need to start paying attention to is somehow finding out the numbers of what's being made with these movies that are getting released. Like, how much are they making now?
I think they're banking on new subscribers to their streaming services, which I think they should. I think they honestly should charge a premium for new movies. I have no problem paying $20 for a movie at home where it could cost you up to $100 if you go out in the group or you take the family out to the movie theaters. You're still getting a deep discount if you watch the movie at home at a streaming service and you pay a premium. I would pay $20 to watch King Kong. I would pay $20 to watch. Go ahead.
You go into the movie theater for an experience, for the surround sound, for the huge theater, for the huge screen, right? How many people have a really comfortable, cool movie setup at home? Not as many,
Right.
So I'm just wondering, because I think you give people the opportunity to stream at home because of the way things are going, but then some people are like, I don't want to watch this at home.
So they're gonna wait till things get better.
I know, and my kids don't shut up, so like that's what they. I mean, who knows? Who knows? But I'm curious what the numbers are for Wonder Woman and so on and so on. Everything is going to get released to streaming, HBO Max, etc., etc.
It should be interesting, man. It definitely should be interesting, man.
Yeah.
All right. We both definitely seen that. You seen all 3 seasons of Cobra Kai?
2.
Oh, you seen 2 seasons?
I seen 2, and this is a show that I'm not allowed to watch on my own anymore.
I am sorry. I get it. Same thing with my wife.
We have a guilty pleasure and we watch it together, but it's been so hard with the baby to really align and watch these things together. But like, whenever think about it, we watch Shameless together, we watch Cobra Kai together. We just got to kind of like, when you bounce from one thing to the other, sometimes you prioritize things above that. But I definitely got to jump back on it.
Yeah, for sure, man. So give me 1 second here.
Yeah, I mean, I love the show, man. They keep it true to its origins. It's fun. It's creative. I would say that the fight scenes are better than the original.
I guess still. Whatever. It's entertaining.
Think about it, bro. Like, Karate Kid was based primarily on the kick. On the kick, bro. Yeah. Bro, that wouldn't have done anything in a Jet Li or Jackie Chan movie, bro. Like, get the fuck out.
Exactly.
They would have laughed at you. They would have freaking threw a banana peel under you. You would have fell.
Yeah, but want to know what I learned from watching the Cobra Kai series? Is that is the most perfect formula for adapting a movie to a show. That's the way it has to be done, man. The way you got to incorporate the original concept to the show, and I think that shit was absolutely beautiful.
I give a huge amount of respect, man, a huge amount of credit to Netflix, to finding people to be able to make that happen. It was done with Fuller House. I can't say that I'm a big fan of Fuller House, but I watched a few episodes, right? And it was cool. It was nostalgic, whatever, but I wasn't excited, right? Then when I saw, this came from YouTube, right? And I said, let me give this a shot. Yeah, it's not a bad show. And then as I was watching it, Julia saw it and she was like, hey, this would be a cool show for us to watch together. So we did that, and it was cool. It was like, oh shit, look who they brought back. Look at this. They're very true to a lot of all the different facts, even all the
original actors. That's an accomplishment in and of itself.
It's hard to do, but at the same time, like, unfortunately, the only thing is missing. Is
Mr. Miyagi, of course.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi, he made that, right? He made that movie.
He didn't make it. He auditioned for it. He got a role in it.
No, I mean, like, he was a big part of it. Like,
absolutely.
Huge part of it, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
So, like,
did you know that he was a comedian?
No, didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a comedian first, and they didn't want to give him the role because they were saying that they didn't want to hire a comedian for this role. They're looking for a very serious, old school Japanese dude.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't. Was this punchline Banzai?
No.
That
No,
guy.
he was a pretty good Asian comedian back in the day, a long
Okay,
time ago.
I gotta look up something. I want to see some of his bits.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so we're gonna move on to something else. I'm pretty sure we both watched, which was WandaVision. Man, what are your thoughts?
Ooh, so look, I'll start off by saying that I am a casual fan, meaning that I'm not a diehard, so I don't know a lot of the storyline.
Mhm.
So this story is new to me. A lot of it is when I've watched the Avengers, I've always like tapped into my friends who knew all about that stuff, and they'll say this person has the powers to do this person this. So I have a connection to the actor um who plays Vision. I've met him a bunch of like a handful of times when I used to work in Brooklyn. Very cool dude. He's married to Jennifer Connelly. She's a cool person, man. So like he's obviously been in a lot of things, right? So watching this, I pretty much have a clean slate. I don't have any ideals or whatever. I just want to see what they're giving me straight off the back. The kind of person the kind of person I am. I'm a thinker. So when I started seeing this whole retro thing, I knew it was for a reason. So you got to be patient. I feel like it's kind of like, to compare it to something. It's
Mhm.
it's a little bit like Lost.
I never seen Lost.
What? Gee,
I
show's
seen
over.
bits and pieces.
Show's over. Show's over. No, Lost is epic, bro. It's epic,
Mhm.
and it's gonna cause you to do a lot of thinking. But the whole point is that they're constantly dropping Easter eggs, and as you go through all the seasons, you start realizing how they start connecting all these different points that you didn't even think were to be connected. So I realize in this show you do have to be patient, right? You do.
Right,
They do leave you in a state of wonderment of not knowing exactly what's happening and why. You have to look beyond the whole retro theme of them duplicating I Love Lucy or the '50s show. You have to look past that. You have
yes.
They do have Easter eggs, and then they're not so subtle. Some of them are in color when everything else is black and white.
Right,
There's certain symbols. I've done a lot of research. I'm not going to really share any of that research because these
right.
people were dropping gems, and they
Mhm.
and a lot of these people were also very very knowledgeable with the show The Shield, um, and all the other Marvel related shows, and
Right.
started connecting all the pieces. But I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited to where this goes. I know it's not going to be a simplistic type thing. So
Mhm.
all I could tell people is like, yo, be patient, man. Have some confidence. Because
And
in all
Marvel, yeah.
honesty, if they're gonna put out this baby simpleton show, then it wouldn't even be on the air. Right?
Right.
And they're already talking about putting out another season of this, just so you know.
Wow, that's crazy. What what I like is the post that you put up about Kevin Feige saying that he promises the Marvel handset. He's they got some big things. It's gonna be a big
Absolutely.
payoff, and I have all the confidence in the world. He could sell me shit in a box, and I'll buy it.
Yeah. So I mean, what'd you think about it?
But I don't want to talk too much about it because my man Thomas hasn't seen it yet. But
You don't have to
I'm
say.
I'm being patient. I'm being very very patient.
Yeah,
Um, I know that it has to do with realities, and there's going to be some kind of tie-in with Doctor Strange. The movie's called in the multiverse of madness. So it's going to have to do with alternate realities and pocket universes and pocket dimensions and stuff. So I'm sure that in some way plays a role in it. So it's going to be fun to watch. I just wish I get why they're doing it on a weekly. I get why they do it on a weekly basis to get people coming back because when they do like Netflix and everything comes out on the one shot, you binge watch that shit and you never go back to the service. So
Uh,
this is a way to keep you coming back every week and keeping the viewership up on Disney Plus. So I get it. I get it. I'll be patient.
yeah. I don't subscribe to those things, but it's okay. I have my ways. If anybody's interested in those ways, you can hit me up. But
You have access to the whole season, you telling me?
what happened?
You have access to the whole season, is what you're
Bro,
saying?
I watch all 3 episodes, bro.
There's
Already.
more than that. I thought you meant you had access like the rest of
Oh
the
no, no,
season.
no, no, no. I don't have that above. But what I'm saying is,
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Subscribing to these platforms aren't the only option.
Got you.
But I'll say this: 3 episodes, right?
Mm,
Um, First one is very, very cookie cutter. They
mm.
drop some gems. Second one, they drop some more. A lot of things are more than meets the eye in terms of characters. You don't know who they're going to be. You're going to find out. And that third episode, they drop a lot of jewels on you. So I'm not telling you anything. I'm just telling you it's coming. It's coming. And in episode 3, they said things that were beyond that whole realm that they were in, like that whole retro stuff.
Hell
So
yeah.
so I was like, oh, where are they going with this? Oh, and it's always towards the end, man, and they just drop you, and you're like, ah, shit, I gotta wait another week.
Yep. What else have you watched this week? Well, the last 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff you watch over the last 2 weeks.
It's not as much as I would like, but there's a bunch of things I really want to watch, but I don't know. I'm trying to catch up with a lot of the stuff what I started watching a long time ago, and I just dropped it. Peaky Blinders, I'm watching. I never finished it. I heard that might turn into a movie. Peaky Blinders. You ever watch Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders. I'm not aware.
It's based on real life characters, but it's on Netflix. Really, really, really good show. A bunch of seasons. It's the guy who played in Batman. He played Sandman.
Oh, really? That guy? He has a movie. He's in the movie.
Well, no, it's a show. It's called Peaky Blinders, and it's like based back in the day. And he had his own crew, and they ran things their way. During the periods of where alcohol was illegal.
Oh wow, Prohibition times.
Yeah. Scarecrow. Yeah, the guy who plays Scarecrow.
All right.
Yeah. So he's great in it, and I think he's the face of that series. But it's a really, really good show, man. You should definitely jump on this. You need to jump back on that show I told you about, The Outsider.
Oh, definitely. I got to jump on that for sure.
Come on. My boy Thomas right here can vouch for it. Was it a good show, Thomas?
No, I love the first episode. I'm not. There's no denying it. I loved it. My wife liked it too.
Yeah. Oh, she watched it too.
No, I showed a little piece of it,
Uh-huh.
and she liked it. She said,
Yeah,
"Let's watch it."
Julia got addicted too, bro. It's one of those shows. It's really good. See, he wrote excellent. See,
He said, "Excelente."
excelente. Yeah, I have good taste, bro. Don't front.
There's no front in here, brother. I know you is the man with the master plan. I'm trying to find something here. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, what am I looking forward to?
Yeah. Oh no. What have you seen this week besides that?
Oh no, I mean basically, that's pretty much what I've been seeing. Shameless, Peaky Blinders. I watched obviously WandaVision. I want to watch Outside the Wire. I haven't watched it.
I have.
How is it?
I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it, but it definitely it wasn't an original movie. It had like this whole Ex Machina vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's definitely worth watching, man. It was decent. It was solid. I enjoyed it.
It got good character, good actors in it.
Oh, so I guess we could do some recommendations, man. That'll be dope. I actually watched One Night in Miami.
Yeah, I want to see that. How is that?
It's really, really good, man. It's a fantastic movie. I thought it was based on true events, but it's apparently it's a work of fiction. It's a night after Muhammad Ali won his title, and he was hanging out with, who was it? Sam Cooke, Malcolm X, and a football player. I forget his name.
Okay, Jim Brown.
Yeah, Jim Brown.
Uh-huh.
And they had a night in a hotel, and this is when Muhammad Ali was trying to, Cassius Clay was converting into Islam, and Malcolm X, was working behind the scenes to make that happen. And then they're trying to talk him out of it. It's really, really good, man. It's fun. I enjoyed it.
Okay. I mean, listen, it looks really good to me. I heard really good things about it, but definitely I got to make time to watch that. It's hard, man.
No, trust me, man. I try to make my Sunday nights my new movie nights and stuff like that. That's my real only day off.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we'll move on to what are you looking forward to?
Oh, Thomas suggested American Gods.
Yeah, I've been dying to watch that. I haven't seen it,
but I don't remember what it's about. He's the second person to recommend it to me.
I think essentially it's about, you know how you have Greek gods.
Yes,
This one is
yes, yes.
touching on
Yeah,
American gods.
yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah. So yeah, man, I need to see it. Your Honor.
His dark material. He told me about his dark material also.
Okay.
Put it on the list.
For sure.
Nice. Yeah. So I guess we can talk about the third segment, which is what are you looking forward to watching this week and next week, or just in upcoming weeks?
Oh, upcoming?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those shows that you mentioned, I want to see Outside the Wire. I want to watch. I watched History of Swear Words. I forgot to mention that, but I got bored after episode 3.
Same here. I literally on the third episode, I was like, all right, I see what this is about.
All right, enough.
Yeah.
I think episode 3 is called Bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, it touches on subliminally what cursing does for people and what makes certain things taboo.
Pros and cons, benefits.
When did it become a curse word? Why did it become a curse word? Why people used it? How the mind works in a certain way by using these curse words as a form of expression of like, you know, like almost like breathing. Like, you know, like for example, if you get hit in the stomach, you breathe out. Well, cursing is kind of like the same thing. It helps you deal with pain. It's interesting, but after a while, it was like, all right, enough.
Yeah, it lost its luster. And then Nicolas Cage gets old real quick.
Oh, you know what I saw? I saw the new movie, the Crudes.
Oh, the Crudes, part 2.
I saw the new one. Yeah.
Did you see the first one?
I saw both of them. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I saw the first one a couple weeks back, right?
Okay.
And I enjoyed it a lot more than my daughter because she's like. Yeah,
because she's sub 1. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I was wondering where they were going to go with it, but it was very good.
That shit made me cry, man.
Did it make you cry?
Yes, as a father, man, that shit made me cry.
Yeah, losing his baby.
Not just that, his daughter didn't get to say "I love you" too. He threw her over the cliff, and he was ultimately going to be by himself.
I thought you were talking about part 2. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no, I didn't see part 2.
Okay, I won't ruin it.
No, actually, I did see part 2. We saw it recently. That's a lie.
You saw it with the what's it called? With the good. What were those people that they found? I forgot their last names.
The Bettermans.
The Bettermans. Yes. You know who played Betterman?
No, who?
Peter Dinklage.
Oh, that's awesome. Now that you say that, I can take up with the voice.
Peter Dinklage is the midget from Game of Thrones,
right?
And also from The Elf.
Yeah.
So listen, that guy is very, very talented. But I watched that whole movie without knowing who he was, and then I said that name rings a bell. And then I looked it up. I was like, of course. He played Betterman.
Tyrus Lannister, or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good story. When did you watch it? The second part?
Maybe a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I forget, it was a one-off. Saw it one time with the family, and that was it.
Bro, it was supposed to be released in the movies. What a waste, man.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds plays Guy.
Yeah, he's since part 1, he's always played Guy.
Yeah. I watched. I didn't know it was him. I was like, this guy sounds familiar. Julia is a master in the middle of the movie while you're freaking focused. She's like, is that this girl from Saturday Night Live? Like,
yeah, I do the same thing.
I'm like, pause it. Let me pause it. All right, look it up. You know. Oh, but yeah, man. Yeah, so that, I meant to mention that. But what am I looking forward to upcoming? I'm looking forward to Mindhunter season 3.
Okay.
Very, very, very good. If you haven't seen it,
do you know when that comes out?
No, man, it's been getting delayed because of COVID.
Oh shit!
But man, I was like, when I finished season 2, man, I was excited, and I didn't finish watching season 2 when it first came out. I gave it some time, but like now we're waiting extra long because of the whole filming issues and everything. I'm looking forward to Stranger Things 4.
I still haven't seen Stranger Things 3.
Watch it. You don't like it?
I tried to watch it with my wife, and she lost interest, and that was something you watched together. So I like.
Bro, you You rock
I
the
made a
Stranger Things
psychological.
sweater.
I love the show.
Okay, so finish watching it.
I probably will because she's not interested. I think
Oh,
I made that. I made a psychological disconnect when she said she wasn't interested because that was our thing.
oh, he never saw the second season, Gillette. Oh, come on, man. You're slacking, bro. You're
Yeah,
slacking. You know what?
I'm. Yeah, now that I've watched the Star Wars stuff, I can actually look forward to watching the Mandalorian. Everybody's saying the Mandalorian is fucking awesome.
Bro, you're spending so much time in this Star Wars, bro.
All to watch the Mandalorian.
You should have just watched the
No,
Mandalorian.
I like to understand it because they say that there's too many things going on in the Mandalorian that you just can't do it. Oh,
Oh,
Kyle says, yeah.
Stranger Things gets better each season. Yeah,
You know, it's funny. We watched one fucking show. My wife checked out.
Oh man, but if J Lo was in it, she'd be all up on
Oh, you already know.
it.
Sure.
Did she watched that J Lo cop show?
Probably, I don't know.
Bro,
I don't watch it. She also watches the Kardashians when it was on.
That was a while ago, and I was watching it, and I was trying to give her benefit. You know, like, listen, J Lo's a cop. Let's see. And I'm watching it, and a bunch of episodes in, they did some stupid, like some unbelievable stuff. Like, hey, you don't have a warrant, and he threw a rock at the door. Now I do, and it just opened the door. Like,
Oh my god, that's
like,
terrible. That's fucking terrible.
But that was like towards the middle of the season, and at that point, I said, I'm not contributing to this anymore. No, sorry.
Ugh, sign me out.
But yeah. So Stranger Things, I think they got the guy who played Freddy Krueger. I forget his name. He's involved in this season.
What season?
In the next season of Stranger Things.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, Shades of Blue. Shades of Blue. He says really good. What's good about Shades of Blue, Kyle? Is it Jennifer?
That's the J-Lo show.
Is it J-Lo's acting or was it her ass?
Or is she acting like an ass? Which one is it?
Honestly, listen, I'm not knocking J-Lo.
Yeah.
It was somebody else who was on the show that when they did that, I'm really into realism, whether it's on regular TV or whether it's on another network like FX or whatever. But I don't like to see certain details that make no sense.
Yes.
Like, for example, in Snowfall, I wanted to jump on it, especially with all the people that were involved in it. And then the guy who sold what was he selling? Cocaine, was basically like, listen, I don't know you, kid, but you seem like a good kid. Okay, I'm gonna sell you some coke. Fuck out of here.
Out of here.
Fuck out of here. Get out of here. You know what? Strip naked. Let's talk naked. And I was like, make sure you don't have a wire. It's not believable, bro.
That's good. It reminds me of Jamie Foxx's performance in Sleepless, man. I hate that movie so much. I wish I could erase it from my brain.
I didn't finish watching that movie. I couldn't.
You did yourself a favor, man. I watch it because if I start a movie, I'm gonna watch it through. I'm not gonna judge it without watching the whole thing.
Kyle wrote, that's the J-Lo show. And Ray Liotta and J-Lo are good. Stories. That's my point. You gotta listen. I think Ray Liotta has been signed on for every fucking movie in the world. He's a bad guy in all these different movies. He gained credibility in Goodfellas and stuff like that. But
then he fell.
Like taking so much, he's so diluted that when I see his name, I'm not that impressed.
Facts. Sleepless did produce. It was terrible. Ray Liotta, he ended up in a B movie. not the letter B, a B movie with Seinfeld is the animated movie.
Okay.
Like he was even in that.
Yo,
had Ray Liotta's Honey Brand.
I saw on TV that the trailer for that Denzel movie with Jared Leto.
Oh, The Little Things?
Yo, I'm excited.
January 29th, brother. January 29th.
I'm excited for that. Like Julia saw it. She was like, is that Denzel? And I was like, yeah, he's coming.
He still works.
Yeah, he still works. Definitely. So what else? Uncharted, the Uncharted movie I'm looking forward to. And then at the end of the year, I'm curious what they do with that. Uncharted. Like if they do a good job with it. And at
I
the
don't
end of
care.
the year, I'm looking forward to Matrix 4.
I I don't know if I'm looking forward to. I'm curious more than anything. But Uncharted, I don't like it because they hired Spider-Man.
Okay, it's not enough reason, but okay.
It's terrible.
What's wrong with that? He looks like freaking Nathan Drake.
All I see is Peter Parker.
See, you gotta
No,
get
no,
that.
he looks good in Cherry though. That movie from the Russos.
Huh?
I said he looks good in Cherry.
Someone asked you if you've seen the movie Tenet.
Yeah, I've seen Tenet. It was hard to follow. I'm not smart enough for that movie. There was too much information. There was you have to watch that movie 2 and 3 times. Like, unless you really understand the concept, because they break down everything for you, but you really got to understand the terminologies they use and have a firm grasp of what they're trying to explain. Because that whole time and reverse thing, and instead of shooting, you're catching bullets, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think they tried to do too much, and there was a lot of dialogue. So yeah, I got to watch it again.
Oh, John Devlin is surprised that we like WandaVision.
He said it was good, but he was like, huh? Same thing. Is that the acting was good. I don't know what happened.
What are you talking about in terms of Tenet or
Yeah,
WandaVision?
Tenet.
Okay, got it. Yeah. To answer John Devlin, I'm not sure if you heard the whole breakdown that we gave our opinion. Um, it's more about what's coming. It's all about the Easter eggs that they're dropping, and it's gonna blow up. It's a little confusing now. It's a little X-Files ish and Lost type, where you have to pay attention to all the details, but they are all coming together, and they show you everything for a reason. So you just got to be a little patient. I understand how people want to jump right into it.
Yeah, that's what Kevin Feige said. He said, just be patient, man. We promise you there's a big payoff coming.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so just be patient. Let's see. If it turns out to being trash later, then okay, then it's trash later. But right now, it seems like it's really going up, going up, going up, and the reviews for it have been good too.
Yeah, Kyle, I have to agree with you. Inception for me was no contest, hands down. It was still a smart movie, but easier to follow.
Yeah.
So it's like Tenet is like Inception 2.0, but not an upgrade, just more difficult to follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's more technical and stuff, man.
I agree.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, man. So what are you looking forward to?
I think that was almost pretty much it, because on the list I had movies I was looking forward to, but I already watched, like the One Night in Miami. But also I'm curious about the Martin Luther King, the FBI story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly there was like some unreleased documents how the FBI was following closely with Martin Luther King and what he was doing and stuff. So I'm curious about that documentary. If it is a documentary, I don't want to misquote.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, listen, there's a lot going on right now. I mean, I posted in the room how the other Marvel movie got the date got changed. What's her name? With Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Black Widow.
Black Widow got
Yeah,
unfortunately.
they refuse to put that on streaming, man, because they know it's another $1 billion movie coming. They can't let that money go to waste.
Bro, like honestly, when we got the second date when they moved it, right, and they moved it from
So May, yeah.
to May, which shows that they wanted to still be a blockbuster because it's the summer, right?
Mhm.
Basically, were they thinking, hey, we'll push it 4 months, 5 months, and hopefully this COVID thing will disappear or then dwindle? But it's not, and now they have to really make a decision. They
Yeah.
have to make a decision on who's gonna take this rights for the movie, who's it's gonna be streaming, is gonna go to movie theater. I heard that Top Gun, Tom Cruise, and they refuse to they're going to the movies. They refuse to stream it.
Yeah.
So what happens?
Kyle says Disney employee pensions are relying on Black Widow.
Yeah,
Pyramid scheme.
listen,
Pyramid.
we've been waiting for this movie since the first episode, bro. You remember that first episode when we showed the trailer?
Yeah, man. Yeah, way back.
Yeah, man. So like I said before, man, I mean, this is a watch and see type industry, and everybody was watching what Wonder Woman did. And if Wonder Woman would have did huge, everyone would have been signing on to HBO Max. Now people are still signing on to HBO Max because they
I
could.
signed up. I got caught.
No, I'm talking about in terms of like movies basically granting them rights, you know.
Mm.
But like for example, you have options. You have Netflix. You have what's it called? Prime. What's it called? Amazon Prime. You have uh you have HBO Max now. You have Disney now. You have all these different options now. Question is, how can you get paid the most?
I'm not even going to pretend to understand the formula they use for that or how they get competitive with it. I have no clue, but I think that they're shooting themselves in the foot by offering it free to subscribers. I think you should definitely charge a premium because it is brand new content. And I mean, what's more impressive? I mean, I guarantee you that what you're gonna get $15 from a subscriber for 1 month for one movie, and they're gonna unsubscribe. But if you charge a premium for that movie, $20 a pop or whatever it is, that's revenue.
I agree. I agree. Listen, man. Kyle said Wonder Woman the story was trash. It could have been anywhere and it would still be trash. That is
Yeah,
correct. But the whole hype of it. Think about it, right?
that's true.
Think about it. Think about it, right? Uh, if something happens in your neighborhood and there's no one there to tell that story, whether it be in news or whatever, basically it only travels as far as word of mouth. Your friend talks to that friend, hey, guess what happened? But if you're not from that neighborhood, you don't hear about it, right? My whole point is that Wonder Woman was trash. If people aren't heavy on Facebook, if they're not heavy on watching these TV shows, how do they know it's trash? They're still gonna pay the money.
Yeah.
It's almost like the name itself is gonna be like, oh, I'm still gonna see it.
Yeah, but
You
that's only good for one weekend, brother. That's only good for one weekend. And even after that first Friday, word of mouth gets around, you're gonna see the sales drop on Saturday drastically.
ultimately people they want access to these movies, right? So because of that, it's their job and their duty to get as many big contracts to bring these movies in because that's what's going to keep the people, because unfortunately people see that the numbers for COVID have been going up, and it's crazy and it's scary, and we don't know what's going to happen with these shots that everyone's getting, certain people are getting and everything. So because of that, people are like, I'm going to be home and I'm going to be watching something. Which one should I commit to? Should I commit
Right.
to Disney? Should I commit to, you know,
Right.
you got to make a decision. Fortunately, I get all of them.
I'm gonna leave you alone, man. I'm gonna leave you alone. All right, man. I think I want to end today's show analyzing a little bit of this super dope movie I'm super excited about. Something just hit me in my head real quick when I was watching this trailer. Did you notice? I don't know if they're trying to lead you in the wrong direction, but did you notice like Godzilla got no good hits in? It was all King Kong highlights.
I did notice that, but everyone went into this thinking that he was an underdog. No,
Guilty.
okay, but bro,
Guilty.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I said before, that quick snippet where it showed him chained on the boat, and then all of a sudden you see the bubbles come up, and you see Godzilla's spice come out of the water.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, oh, wow, it looked epic. It looked epic.
And it's gonna be a battle, not like the other Godzilla movie where you kind of sort of see him fight the three-headed dragon. You kind of sort of see him fight the other one. This looks like it's gonna be an all-out monster brawl, bro. And that's what I love about it. When
it's not just gonna be Godzilla and King Kong. It's gonna be other monsters. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. When Kong hit him with the haymaker, I was like, yo.
Yo, when did he become a boxer?
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. And then when Godzilla tried to hit him with the optic blast, man, and what the hell he had in his hand? Because he caught that shit, and then he just
and he knocked him out like Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well, we don't know that much, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll definitely, man.
Could have drowned him in that boat scene. You're right, but you know,
No. King Kong's not afraid of water. He jumped off the boat, so he could swim. Think about that.
I don't know. I don't know all the rules.
Yeah,
We're gonna learn them.
yeah. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen. Ultimately, I just want them to start releasing all these movies, man. There's a lot of really good movies, man, and we love them. And time is passing, and it shows how much us as a society we need these interruptions. From
These distractions for sure.
yeah. So like when sports shut down for X amount of weeks, in the beginning of COVID, trying to slow it down, people were like, I don't know what to do with myself. There's no movies. I can't hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Like, listen, we want to see these movies, release them. Let's make this happen. I got a lot of stuff I gotta watch.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. And with that said, man, if you love watching movies, man, this is where you want to be when we talk that movie hot-ish.
Word up, guys.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you. Keep giving us feedback in the rooms. We'll continue to feed you with information and just kind of bounce back and forth. And thank you guys, man. Always remember to love what you do.
And do what you love, man. With that said, peace out. Thanks for hanging out with us today. See you guys next week at 10 p.m.
Peace out, y'all. Later. We'll let you know the topic. Peace.
For sure.